Everything said in this video is 100% facts. Not opinions, facts. All of the things I am going to mention take place in the anime and the manga. So yeah, let's begin. The first reason why Attack on Titan's ending sucked is because the entire rumbling was pointless. Why, you ask? Eren basically kills 80% of the world's population and then stops halfway. And Eren's best reasoning for doing the rumbling in the first place is simply, I don't know. I'm not kidding you. This is word for word of what Eren said right here on screen. So he basically slaughtered 80% of the world for absolutely no fucking reason. Which destroys his entire character. Because all the fucking time he was like, Tatakai, Tatakai. Nobody knows what the fuck this guy was Tatakai. Like he kept repeatedly saying, keep moving forward until all my enemies are destroyed. But suddenly he does not know why he did the rumbling. Like this crow have dementia or some shit. Completely ruins his character. Not to mention the whole concept of the rumbling makes zero fucking sense. If you look at how many world titans there are versus how big the fucking world is, it makes zero sense how the world titans were even capable of wiping out the entire population. Paradise is so fucking small compared to the rest of the world. And from what we know, the world of AOT is just the African continent upside down. Paradise being an upside down Madagascar. With this logic, the world titans shouldn't be able to even scratch the Earth's surface, let alone destroy the entire world. It makes zero sense logically if you think about it. Also, what's more mind-blowing is even if, let's say, all the war titans were capable of crushing the entire world, all the people had to do to survive the rumbling is just go underground. Problem solved. Literally, there is zero argument against people hiding underground that these guys could have done, which is an obvious plot hole. It's more surprising that the outside world feared the rumbling, yet they never bothered to make underground bunkers or some shit, maybe with hardened Titan skin. The second reason why the ending of Attack on Titan sucked is because of Ymir. The fact that we are told that Ymir was in love with King Fritz, yes, the same King Fritz who tortured her ass, killed her parents, had her chased and shot with arrows, then made her his bitch, then abused her, and fucked her, and had her bear his kids. Yes, this is the same King Fritz that she was in love with. And what's more stupid is that Ymir could have clapped his ass and killed him in her sleep. Yet she continued to be a slave to him. Now the argument is that Ymir had what we know as Stockholm Syndrome. Again, this is not confirmed in the manga. This is what the manga readers interpret it as, since there is literally no other explanation in the manga or the anime as to why she was this snub. So Stockholm Syndrome is like the only justification for her stupidity. However, you can't qualify as Stockholm Syndrome because she can literally get herself out of the situation and out of the relationship at any time she wants. Because she has all the power in this relationship. Like literally she has all the power. She's literally the founding titan. She can just fucking kill King Fritz in her sleep. And usually Stockholm Syndrome victims have no power in their situation and are worried for their lives. For them, the reason they are in a relationship with their abuser in the first place is because it's a survival strategy for them. But in this case, Ymir, aka the literal founding titan, aka the first titan ever, isn't under any threat whatsoever. She could kill the entire empire of King Fritz and King Fritz himself, and they will not be able to do jack shit about it. So the fact that she was in love with King Fritz is so stupid, not to mention the fact that chapter 123 made it clear that she just wanted to be free from being a slave. So where the fuck did this discovering love to Mikasa and become free trash come from? What did Mikasa have to do with freeing Ymir as a slave? How does Mikasa killing Eren free Ymir? The Ymir and King Fritz situation has nothing similar to Mikasa and Eren's situation. Eren wasn't using Mikasa or abusing her. In fact, it was the complete opposite. Eren wanted Mikasa to throw away her scarf and move on, and he tried to make Mikasa hate him in order to try and protect her. So Mikasa being Ymir's savior is the dumbest shit ever. In chapter 1 Breakthrough, the chapter where Eren frees Ymir and literally says, "You are the one who led me to this moment to Ymir," which heavily implies that he was the one that she was waiting for 3,000 years. So, because Eren frees Ymir, she then starts the rumbling and disobeys Zeke, which means that she is no longer a slave. So Eren already freed her in chapter 122. So how the fuck does Mikasa free her again in chapter 139? Even fucking Eren himself does not know this. It's a complete prophecy. The third reason why Attack on Titan's ending sucks is the Alliance's plot armor. Now we know that most animes have some degree of plot armor, and they try not to make it as blatant, and they try to make it more sensible, but not Attack on Titan, of course. Legit, the amount of plot armor and ass bullets in season 4 is just insanity. We've already seen enough ass bullets and plot armor in season 3, like Armin getting fucking charred to crisp and falling 60 meters to the ground and still surviving, not just for a few minutes, but for a while. Then Reiner getting his head fucking blown off by 10 thunder spears, point blank range, and surviving by transferring his consciousness to his asshole. And for comparison, one thunder spear almost killed Zeke and Ymir saved his ass. Rodriguez's transformation not killing all of them at the cave, not to mention Eren legit blew himself up to bits and survived. They were also literally fucking fly hacking in season 3 with aimbot, and then we have Historia falling 60 meters as well and surviving. We also have Levi dodging bullets like he's fucking Neo. And lastly, we also have Risha somehow getting back to the walls and marching the attack Titan while he was just given it. This is just the tip of the iceberg of how ridiculous season 3's plot armor was, and that comes nowhere close to how much plot armor season 4's Alliance had. We have hundreds of Jaegers at the harbor with Reptile, and none of them were able to kill the Alliance. Legit, none of them. Not to mention that these guys are trained and have ODMs built for killing humans and guns attached to their ODMs. They also have rifles and thunder spears, and they couldn't kill a single person from the Alliance. And the traders have fucking zero guns. Like, Willie Chan has a gun. These guys have guns, rifles, thunder spears, and ODMs built to kill people. They could not kill a single fucking people. Not to mention they could not land a single thunder spear on the ship. It's so stupid. And the fact that like one or two thunder spears nearly fucking destroyed Peak doing the attack on Maliak, and somehow Arnie, without even using her half and tan skin, Arnie literally did not use half and tan skin at all, and those guys could not destroy her with thunder spears. I mean, Flock clearly suspected that Armin, Mikasa, Connie, and Jan were likely to betray Paradis. So why didn't they already blow up the plane and the boat as a precaution? I mean, if the plane were to fall into the hands of the Alliance, they could potentially stop the rumbling. So why didn't they eliminate that risk by blowing it up? I mean, what's more important here, the rumbling or a damn plane? Now the argument against this, against why the Jaegerists were this dumb, did not already blow up the plane before the Alliance got to the harbor, is that the technology used to build the plane was something Paradis had never seen before. So if they did blow it up, it would set them back decades in technology. But that argument is extremely stupid and dumb, since Flock already had the engineers off the plane with him captive. So why would it matter if they destroyed the plane? They could easily force those engineers to build them another one after the rumbling is done. Again, also, what's more important, the rumbling or the fucking plane? Like, it's so stupid. It seems like Isayama, added Gabby to the story only for these random plot ambiances. Like, she literally was exactly there the right time to snipe Eren's head off, was exactly there the right time to shoot at Flock, and she was there to kill Sasha as well. It's so stupid, the amount of plot conveniences we see. And also, what's even worse is the fact that fucking Gabby has like insane aimbot, bro. She's literally the definition of plot convenience. She was literally there at the right time at the right place when Eren is about to get in contact with Zeke, and she just blew Eren's head off. She was literally at the right place and right time where Flock was about to throw down the spear at the boat and shot his ass. Her aim is like fucking aimbot, bro. It's so dumb. And fucking John landing all the shots on the Jaegerist, and the Jaegerist not being able to land a single shot on him is just stupid. Even if you say that the Alliance surviving the harbor incident was justified somehow, some way, despite it being so stupid and just blatant plot armor, how about the Alliance surviving hundreds of Colossal Titans, Warhammer Titans, Armored Titans, and all the fucking 9 Titans times 100? And not a single one dies or takes any CTS damage. If that's not the definition of plot armor, I have fucking zero idea what is. Like, it's so stupid that Isayama and his editor just saw this and they were like, yeah, this shit makes sense, bro. Let's put this shit up. Bro, it's so fucking stupid. The fourth reason why Attack on Titan's ending sucked is Mikasa getting her memories changed. It has already been made clear that the Founding Titan's memory erase powers don't work on the Archimans. This has been said and shown many times. Archimans do seem to have some connection to the parts, but that's it. Yet Mikasa says, "Oh, Armin, your memories of the day Eren came to visit us have returned too," heavily implying that her memories were changed. The Archimans were persecuted specifically because the Founding Titan cannot alter their memories. So what is this shit? Just another plot hole? The fifth reason why Attack on Titan's ending was trash and literally made no sense at all is in chapter 123, it was made clear that the royal blood is only required to reach the parts. But Ymir at the end of the day has all the powers. The royal blood can only reach the parts, but Ymir has all the powers. Simple, right? So the royal bloods can only command Ymir to do something. But after Eren frees Ymir, the influence of the royal blood becomes meaningless because Ymir is now free and she just stops listening to Zeke. Then how did Zeke dying stop the rumbling when he never had any authority or the rumbling to begin with? Like, Zeke never even commanded Ymir for the rumbling. Ymir was the one who started the rumbling herself. So what does Zeke dying had anything to do with the rumbling? Why did the rumbling stop when Zeke had nothing to do with it? Ymir was the one who started the rumbling and controlled the rumbling. So what did Zeke have to do with it? Where does Zeke get involved in this situation? It just does not make sense. If Zeke had the ability to stop the rumbling, and he never wanted the rumbling in the first place, why didn't he just unalive himself before 80% of the world was wiped out? I mean, at the end of the day, he clearly wanted to die. So why was he waiting for Armin's Dark no Jutsu before he did it? Like, it makes no sense. Now, the sixth and final reason why the ending of Attack on Titan sucked is more of a compilation of various other reasons, all put together as like the final nail in the coffin as to why Attack on Titan's ending sucked. First, we got Mikasa kissing Eren's decapitated head, which was fucking disgusting. I have no idea why our landing defenders actually enjoyed that shit. Like, it's just fucking weird. Second point is we have Armin's "we are not Titans anymore" source. Trust me, bro. Like, that shit is just fucking hilarious. You seriously expect us to think that the outside world will even believe something like that? Like, I mean, come on. Third we have is Connie's slash chance, Titan transformation slash death, which turned out to be just fucking suspense, clickbait, drama, as all the consequences were immediately undone. Like they were fucking Titans for 1 second and then they just fucking became human. Just completely pointless. Then we have Historia, who was just yeeted out the story for fucking no reason whatsoever. Like, what was the point of her child? Like, the whole pregnancy subplot had no major purpose and was just completely useless. Even the whole, Queen Historia shit became irrelevant. Like, what is the point of appointing her as queen when she had no fucking say in anything? Like, it was just dumb. The fifth point is Mikasa becoming the whole reason in the span of one chapter. Like, Mikasa just fucking became the reason for everything. Nothing set up for it. Just suddenly, it was Mikasa all along, guys. Mikasa's the savior. Yay, she's the whole reason. So fucking stupid, man. The sixth reason is the whole Hizero shit with Mikasa. That shit leads nowhere. It's just fucking dumb. Then the second point is, if he kills 80% of the world, then his primary concern is just, Mikasa fucking another guy. Which is just fucking brain dead, bro. Like, where did this plot thread even come from? Also, since when was Eren in love with Mikasa? He showed zero interest in her throughout the entire series, and suddenly he just fucking beloved Mikasa all along. Like, what the fuck? And the final reason is that the rumbling amounted to nothing. Paradise got destroyed anyways. And yeah, that's why Attack on Titan's ending sucked.